Hi, it's Lisa. Doing my play therapy scenario for class, and today I'm talking about animal phototherapy. There it is. Um, so it is um, a scenario that's in the Cotman and Meany Whalen book, and basically it's used best for adolescents and teenagers, and so that's kind of why I chose it because I thought it was interesting that way. Um, it involves using different pictures of animals, and you can use pictures of animals that are docile or energetic, other animals aggressive, um, maybe do family of animals, different family settings. Um, and the more options that you have for the kids to choose from, the better. And this could be done, solo, one-on-one, or it could be done in a group. So basically you have a bunch of photos set up, and they could be photos like this dog, and they could be photos from a safari, different photos, the more the better. And each client chooses a photo, and then they go around and state why they chose that photo, why they had a connection with that photo. Um, and then you can kind of dive deeper into what exactly is that photo saying? What do you think that animal's feeling? Um, Doing this uh, exercise may give you some insight into kind of how the child's feeling or what they're thinking at the moment. If you take this picture, oh, there it is. If you take this picture of this dog and the child chooses this, what do you think that dog is thinking? I mean, this dog could feel comforted. This dog could feel lonely. Um, a range of emotions could come in that maybe you wouldn't even anticipate, but that means something to the child. And it's basically a jumping board, springboard, for you to start having a conversation about maybe emotions, maybe family dynamics, what's going on. Um, if you use a photo like this and the child chooses this photo, I mean, if a child chose this photo, that off the bat suggests something and suggests that something may be going on around them, maybe at home, maybe at school, maybe it's not even a parent figure, maybe it's a bully situation. Um, but this photo could start a conversation about what's going on in the child's life at that time, maybe, that week, that day, that they don't want to talk about or weren't prepared to talk about. Um, you could choose family settings, like this guy or this family, and basically talk about the family dynamics in the photo. What do you think the mom is feeling? What do you think? How do you think they get along? Things like that. Um, there's aggressive photos that you could use. Um, Maybe siblings. um, you know, you could use photos that would suggest, I mean, if they pick this photo, what does that mean to them? Is this lonely? Is this sadness, fear? And then from there jump off, well, what do you think that cat should do? What do you think she could do to feel better? And things like that. Um, I have so many photos, but you could even use action photos. Where are they running to something? Are they running from something? It really opens up a lot of possibilities. You could use just photos of families, and then within that discuss, the family dynamics. Um, but it really opens up a lot of possibilities. Like I said, it's best used for uh, teens and adolescents. Uh, you could use it with kids as long as they understand. I mean, you could use it in a metaphor setting of just talking about the animal, or you could use it and then bring it back and be like, okay, connect it to them. Um, Definitely, you have to use it with clients that are verbal. Um, I'm just making sure that I haven't forgotten anything. But the materials only involve having the pictures. Meaning well and suggest the more pictures, the better, the more variety. And I mean, my only suggestion would be, the questions can be changed based on the specific client. You could even, tailor them into what you wanted to discuss that day. But I would kind of let the client lead the conversation with this one. This exercise, whatever the client chooses, I wouldn't kind of make an assumption and then go into questioning from there. I would leave it open and let the questions be based on the client's responses. Um, I think this is a really good activity. I chose it because the client that I've been doing my little blog on is 12, and I feel like getting preteens and teens involved in anything or even starting a conversation is difficult. So I thought that was interesting. But yeah, so that's my animal phototherapy. I hope you guys are all being safe and staying inside. And I hope you guys look a little better than I do today. But have a good week. Bye.